Hi, welcome to Brainweaver's E-Trade Retail Management System. In today's session, we will discuss about what is list of accounts or chart of accounts and what are the features that you can use in chart of accounts. To invoke the chart of accounts, in the home screen, press the mouse right button and in the pop-up menu, you can see list of accounts. The other method is click on the report menu and here you can see list of accounts. So in this list of account or chart of accounts window, you can see whatever ledger accounts you have created under various accounts group, what is the opening balance, debit and credit, transaction summary about debit and credit, what is the closing balance as of today, whether the balance is debit balance or credit balance. All such summary about all the ledger account you have created in Brainweaver's E-Trade Retail Management System will be displayed in this list of accounts or chart of accounts window. In the left side, you can see each ledger account belongs to which default accounts group, the ledger account name that you can see in this chart of accounts. From this huge list of accounts, if you want to filter the ledger accounts based on a specific account group name, in the bottom side you can see one pop-up box here. All the names of default account groups you can see in this list, and by selecting or choosing a specific account group, you can filter all the ledger accounts belongs to the selected account group. Here for example, suppose I am choosing the account group as customer. By clicking this filter button, the left side you can see system will filter those ledger accounts which belongs to the account group customer. So if you want to see all the details about your customers only, you can filter those ledger account belongs to the specific ledger account group by choosing this combo box and clicking this filter button. If you want to see all the ledger account that belongs to the bank, choose the bank and click on the filter button. Here we can see there are two ledger accounts we have created under the group bank. One is state SBI, the another one is Bank of Baroda. At the moment, what is the balance in Bank of Baroda and how much is the balance in SBI, that you can see in this balance as on today. If you want to see all the ledger account, choose this account group as blank and click on this filter button again. So system will display all the ledger accounts which you have created in Brainweaver's E-Trade Retail Management System. Here, suppose I am placing the cursor on a customer ledger. For example, here the ledger account is customer ABC. The default account group we can see here as customer. By placing the cursor on this account code field and by pressing the enter key, system will display the outstanding bills of this customer ABC. It means by choosing a specific customer ledger and by pressing the enter key, system will display a list of the sales invoices for which we haven't received payment from this specific customer. So this outstanding list is very useful if you are making any payment follow up to a specific customer. Instead of going for any specific outstanding statement or ledger account, by sitting in the same screen, by pressing the enter key, all the pending bills will be displayed in this outstanding screen. You can see here unpaid sales bill or unallocated sales bills. Suppose you have received a payment from a supplier, unless and until you haven't allocated that payment against a specific sales bill, such bills will remain as outstanding. After receiving the payment from a customer, once you have allocated that payment against a specific sales bill or sales bills, then only such bills will be removed from the outstanding bills, receivables. The another feature is by choosing a specific ledger account name. Here we can see customer ABC, or let us choose another customer CC Bakery. Here we can see the transaction total debit is 5,770. Total credit is 5,770, and at the moment the closing balance is 0. If you want to see all the journal entries we have posted in CC Bakery, by placing the cursor on the specific ledger account and by pressing the enter key, system will display all the journal entries we have posted in this specific ledger we have selected. Here we can see how much sales we have created in the specific customer, how much cash receipt we have received from this customer, against which voucher number, on which date. All such information you can see here for a quick reference. So instead of going for a specific ledger account, we can see all the transaction history by pressing the enter key, by placing the cursor on a specific ledger account. The another feature is in the bottom side you can see one statistics. By pressing or clicking this statistics button, system will display all the default account group, and in each account group how many ledger account we have created, that will be displayed on the right side. Here we can see the group name is indirect expense, and in the column of ledgers we can see 30. It means under the group of indirect expense we have created 30 ledger accounts. If you click on or end pressing the enter key, system will display all the ledger account we have created under the group indirect expense. In this list we can see the total number of ledger account is showing as 30, but in this list it is not up to 30, only 10-15 ledger accounts are displaying in this list. It means we have created ledger account and later we have deleted it. So total ledger account we had created in this account group was 30. Out of this 30 ledger account, we have deleted many ledger accounts later once it is created. If we click on this indirect income and by pressing enter key, here we can see the total ledger account we have created under the account group indirect income is 3. That 3 ledger accounts we can see here: commission received, income photostat, service charges received. So in this way we can check the account statistics and how many ledger account we have created under each default account group. Another feature is by placing the cursor on a specific customer ledger. Here I am choosing the ledger account customer Anand, and by clicking this ledger button in the top, system will display the ledger account of the specific or selected customer in the screen. We can move around this ledger account. If you want to filter the transaction based on a specific date range, we can enter the date range here. Here we can see 1st September. Let us choose the date range as 1st September to 12th September. After entering the date range, to execute this criteria, press on this filter button. Here we can see during the 1st September to 12th September, there are 4 transactions in this ledger account: 2 sales transaction and 2 cash receipt. If you want to generate a paper report of this ledger account, if the date range we have entered a specific date, based on that, system will generate a ledger account in a paper format by clicking this print button. Here we can see the ledger account we have selected is customer Anand. The ledger period is 1st September to 12th September. So as on 1st September 2024, the opening balance is 1,30,778.49. After that, there are 2 sales and 2 cash receipt entries are there. After that, what is the closing balance as of today that we can see in this list? So based on a specific date range, we can create or generate the ledger account. If you keep the date range as empty or blank, by pressing this print button again, system will generate the ledger account in a paper format from beginning to as of today. Here we can see the closing balance remains the same, but how much journal entries we have posted against this ledger, all such entries we can see in this ledger. So in this way, you can generate or view ledger account of any account group by sitting in this list of accounts or chart of accounts window. Another feature is by selecting a specific customer ledger and by clicking this outstanding button, system will display as of today what is the outstanding amount receivables from this customer. as well as how this or what is the breakup of the bill information about what is the bill number, what is the bill amount, how much amount we have received as of today, whether it is partial or full payment, and this bill is due from how many days. All such information we can see in this outstanding statement. Here we can see the total outstanding is 1,30,778.49, and the bill information you can see here, and the total amount is showing the same, and each bill is due by how many days, that will be also displaying in the screen. And if you click OS all, it means outstanding all, system will display the outstanding statement of all the customers. Since we have selected the account name under the group customer, if you click on this OS all button, system will generate the outstanding statement of all the customers. Here we can see different customers outstanding statements system will generate in a single report. In the previous case, system has generated the outstanding statement for a individual customer. Similarly, if you place the cursor on a supplier, if you place the cursor on a supplier, if you click on this OS button, the way how system has generated the outstanding statement for customer, system will generate an outstanding statement for the supplier, how much bills, purchase bills are unpaid, what are the bill number, how many days each bill is due from. All such information we can see in this outstanding payable statement of all the suppliers. Similarly, if we click on this outstanding all button, system will generate the outstanding statement of all the suppliers in a single report. So depend upon the requirement, we can make use of this individual outstanding statement as well as outstanding statement for all the ledgers. Depend upon the situation, you can make use of these features. The another feature is if we click on this smart button, if you press or type the keyword supplier, very quickly system will filter all the ledger accounts relate with supplier only. If you choose or type the keyword cash or CAD as few letters or word characters of the account group, system will filter those account group matching with what you have typed as a few keywords. Here you can also search by entering a keyword in the top side. For example, I am entering the keyword ABC. By pressing the enter key, system will display those ledger account which contains the keyword ABC. Here we can see customer ABC, here supplier ABC. So this feature is for easily searching all the ledger account based on keywords or the character you typed based on the account group names. The another feature is if you click on this export button, system will generate or export all the list of accounts or chart of accounts into an Excel format. By doing a very little formats, we can prepare a beautiful list of accounts with the help of this Excel sheet. The another feature you can see is by clicking this print button, you will get a summary of the chart of accounts based on the account group. Here we can see under the group asset, we can see how many ledger account we have created under the group asset that will be displayed here. What is the opening balance? What is the transaction debit? What is the transaction credit as of now? What is the closing balance of each ledger? That we can see in this report grouped by account group. Here under the customer, we can see a list of all the customers transaction as well as closing balance grouped by the default account groups. So this report will also be very useful for analyzing the current balance of all the ledger accounts based on default account groups. If we click on this print to option, it is very similar to the previous one. As of now, what is the closing balances of all the ledger accounts that will be displayed in this report grouped by default account groups. Similarly, by placing the cursor on a specific ledger account, if you press this delete button, you can delete or remove the ledger accounts permanently from Brainweaver's retail management system, provided the ledger account is empty or otherwise if there is no transaction in the ledger account you have selected, that will be removed permanently only if there are no transactions in this ledger account. If I am pressing this yes button, do you want to delete the selected ledger account permanently? By clicking this yes button, if there are transactions in this ledger account, system will give us an alert that you cannot delete the ledger account having the transactions. Only those ledger accounts that do not have any transaction we have posted into that specific ledger, that only removed from the system. The another feature is by sitting in this same chart of accounts or list of accounts, if you want or if you wish to create a new ledger account, by clicking this create ledger button, we can create new ledger account. So instead of going to the or closing the existing window and going to the main menu and choosing the select or create ledger account, by sitting in this chart of account, by clicking this create ledger button, you can create new ledgers. If you want to modify this ledger, By clicking this modify button, you can also modify the ledger account you wish to modify. The another feature is, suppose you are giving credits to various customers. The customers may be located in different locations. If you are sending your agent or executive to a specific location, you can give a list of customers belongs to a specific location, and you can instruct your concerned person to collect the receivables from all the customers who are located in a specific location. For example, in this blank field, by pressing the enter key, system will display all the customers' name along with the location. Here we can see customer Sujit Electricals. The location is Cochin. Trends Private Limited. The location is Cochin. By clicking this OK button, and if you press this receivables, system will generate a report of outstanding statements showing all the customers which are in the location Cochin. So if your agent or broker or concerned person is going to this Cochin area or Cochin location, you can take or generate the printout of this all the customers who are located in Cochin, and you can give this list to the concerned person to visit this customer, and you can make also a call to the customer, because you can see the contact person and contact number is also displaying in this receivable statement based on the location. So this is very useful if you are sending some person to a specific location. You can also check how many customers or who all are the customers situated in the specific location, and you can instruct the concerned person to make a follow-up on the way. And if there is any check or payment is ready, you can instruct your person to visit the customer and collect the payments. Another feature is aging report. By pressing this aging report, you can prepare, or system will generate all the receivables, how much receivables are outstanding below 30 days, between 30 to 60 days how many payments are outstanding, and how many outstandings are due greater than 60 days. All such outstanding breakup you can see in this outstanding receivables aging report. In this report also you can see the customer name, contact person, and contact information. With the help of this outstanding receivables aging report, the concerned person can make direct call to this customer's contact person and make a healthy follow-up for the outstanding receivables. The another feature is, by sitting in this same chart of accounts, if you want to see all the purchase and sales information, by clicking this master detail button, we can see how many purchases you have been made as of today from various suppliers, against what bill, and against each bill what is the total bill amount, what are the products you have purchased against each bill, relating to purchase as well as sales. All such information you can see in this purchase sale master detail. At the same time, if you want to set a new price or modify the existing price by choosing or placing the cursor on a specific supplier bill, and by pressing the set price button, you can set or modify the existing retail selling price, wholesale selling price. Also, you can fix a flat discount. Also, if you want to take or generate barcode of each product against each bill by placing the cursor on a specific purchase bill, and by placing the cursor on a specific product, you can enter here the number of barcode sticker you wish to take the printout, and by pressing the barcode button, you can take or generate the barcode stickers. By clicking this history button, you will get all the purchases you have made against the specific supplier you have selected. Here we can see the cursor is on the Cochin Traders. The purchase we have made from Cochin Traders, on that purchase bill I am positioning my cursor, and by placing this history button, clicking this history button, system will display all the purchase we have made from the specific supplier only. Here we can see in this list there are few products are displaying in this list. It means these are the only products we have purchased from the selected supplier Cochin Traders. If you press or place the cursor on this supplier Legrand, and by pressing this history button, here we can see these are the items we have purchased from the supplier Legrand. So various features are available in this purchase sale master detail button. Another feature is during a specific period of date range. For example, from 1st September 2023 to 12th September 2024. If you want to generate a consolidated trial balance by entering the date range and by pressing this trial balance range button, it means I wish to generate a trial balance based on a specific date range. By clicking this date range button, you will get a message that report is saved in the root folder. It means system will save the trial balance in the root folder. Here we can see trial balance D4 date range. You can convert this report into Excel format, and by making a small formats, you can prepare a beautiful trial balance in an Excel format. Here, this is the trial balance we have exported. In this way, you can generate trial balance in a beautiful format. Here we can see under the group asset, there are Sony TV and refrigerator. Under the bank, there is Bank of Baroda and SBI. Under the group cash in hand, you can see. And what is the opening debit and opening credit. Here in the top, you can see the date range period 12th September 23 to 12th September 24. So here this opening balance means as on 12th September 2023, what is the opening balance relating to this account, and during this period how much debit and credit transactions are there, and on 12th September 2024 what is the net closing balance of each ledger account. All such information you can see in this trial balance based on a specific date range. If you click on this trial balance consolidated, system will also export the trial balance as of today in a consolidated format. It means this list of accounts at the moment we are seeing is a consolidated trial balance. It means the day you have computerized your firm, since then how many transactions you have posted into this all ledger account. At the moment, what is the closing balance? Based on that, you can see the trial balance in this chart of accounts or list of accounts. If you want to filter or generate the trial balance based on a current financial year or previous financial year by pressing or entering the date criteria here, system will automatically generate the trial balance based on the financial year or date range you are entering in this date criteria. So in this way, you can generate various accounting summaries and reports and financial reports with the help of this list of accounts or chart of accounts in Brainweaver's E-Trade Retail Management System. So thank you. Thank you for watching this video.